Hello everyone, happy Thursday, and welcome back to tonight's Tiger Sports live stream network triple header between Grinnell and Pella, and then on our nightcap at 7:45, Oskaloosa comes to town for the girls' game. We got a great game here tonight. It is 6-7 Grinnell, 1-6 in Little Hawkeye Conference play, taking on number 2 in 3A, 11-1, 7-0 in the Little Hawkeye, Pella Dutch. Hello everyone, I'm Blake Walker, along with my partner Dan Walker. Lori Walker's running our camera. Well, it's a big night for Grinnell, considering you haven't beaten the Dutch since 2014, so there's a big obstacle in your way. There's always that one team, there's always that one game where some team that's at the top shows up and might just have an off night. Tonight could be a night for the Pella Dutch, who are coming off a little bit of a rough patch. They've had a couple snow days in a row. That big loss to Des Moines Christian a couple days ago, last week, that was a big loss, blowing their 18-point lead. I don't think they have any aspirations to lose again. They have a big game next Friday against Dallas Center Grimes, and if it's up to them, they will be undefeated going all the way through in conference play. They're the only one left undefeated. They sit 11-1, 7-0 in the conference. Dallas Center Grimes sits 11-1, 7-1 in the conference. And Norwalk, slowly but surely, working their way back up to the top at 9-4, 5-3. Grinnell at the bottom at 6-7, 1-6 in the conference, who beat Oskaloosa just last week for their first conference win. It's going to take an uphill battle, but an upset could be on the line tonight. We'll see if Grinnell can get it done over the Dutch. We'll we'll do our commercials real quick, come back for a pregame show, and we'll get back. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together, it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Blake with the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. It's been a tough spring and a tough summer for all of us with the impact of COVID-19 and the derecho that ripped across our homeland. We at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network want to help Grinnell High School to recover from these times with less fans in the stands for revenue to help fund the school's athletics. That's why we've set up a Tiger Sports Livestream Network Venmo account. If you want, we would greatly appreciate a donation to help Grinnell High School. It doesn't have to be $5, it doesn't have to be $500. We just want to help our Tiger athletes. At the end of every week, we will send the money we receive to Chris Kaufman and the entire GHS athletic department. We at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network will not keep a single penny. To donate, download the Venmo app on your Apple or Android device and search Tigers LSN-2020. We greatly appreciate any and every donation. Together, we can help recover from this crazy time. Thank you in advance, and go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Medicap Pharmacy, Mayflower Community Homes, ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, our personal Venmo, Fill the Stands with donations, and the Grinnell Booster Club. Thank you to all those sponsors, especially Grinnell Mutual for sponsoring our scoreboard through our all sports season. Doesn't matter what it is, they are on our scoreboard and they're our sponsor. So kind of flagship sponsor. Also, we have a podcast that we run off and on depending on when we get the right guest in here. So the podcast is also sponsored by Grinnell Mutual and Polly Ice Pizza too. And a couple flagship sponsors of our three-pointers is sponsored by Polly Ice Pizza and our charity stripe. When the Tigers get to the Medicap charity stripe, it's sponsored by Medicap. Blake, what's this game going to be like?
I don't know. It's either going to be we're going to get a surprisingly close game, or this will be the what was it? I think it was like a 20-point spread on BCM. So I don't know. We'll just have to see. This is all about who can step up big for Grinnell. Owen Kaufman is back in the starting lineup. He was out. Oh, he's not. He's not playing.
Not even dressing.
Oh, well, I thought he was back in the lineup. Then that would make sense. I was told that he would be playing today, so he is not playing today. And that right there, I don't know how I didn't notice
that. That's a game changer.
Well, that's just the game changer right there. Yeah, Owen's down there on the bench.
So, I think it's all going to be made up to diversity of how Grinnell can handle the fast movement of the Pella Dutch. The Dow Center Grind Pella game, I pick up and watch on YouTube when Pella plays off and on, and your mom and I both, we watched that whole Pella Dow Center Grimes, and it was 100% ball movement. Dow Center Grimes just couldn't keep up. And, hats off to Pella. Move the ball, look, dribble pinch inside. They know how to take care of the ball. They rebound well. And just fast ball movement. And I think that's what Pella has at hand. How does Grinnell achieve a win out of this? They got to play side by side with them. You can't play off the ball. You got to look at every opportunity. Carl Miller's a threat three-point shooter, and there's multiple. When you have Warner's a three-point shooter, it just keeps going down the line of the opportunities that Pella has out there. It's going to make it very difficult for Grinnell to keep up in this ballgame tonight.
And they're high-flying. Parker Elder might be one of the best dunkers in the state, when he gets going. And from that game against Des Moines Christian, Elder's hit a huge dunk. They get up by 18, and then when I talked to some of my guys over at Pella, they're like, they kind of just thought, this game's over. We're good. We don't have to worry about it. Well, DMC rallied, wins the ball game. That's a big victory. But Pella's gotten big victories, too. They upset Dallas Center Grimes. They got a big win over Ankeny earlier in the season. They still got a tough couple games to go. They got Norwalk, Oski, DCG, Grinnell again, Pella Christian, and then they finish against Knoxville and Mount Pleasant. The pairings come out tomorrow. Grinnell and Pella are going to be in the same exact pairing, so these two teams might face in the first round. But it would take a big night of shooting if Grinnell wants to take down the Dutch tonight. And I don't know, it's a tall task, but we've seen upsets happen before, and Grinnell could have a big shot here tonight even without their starting center. So we'll get our starting lineups and everything all set. It will go quiet during the national anthem. It's nothing that we hate the national anthem, nothing like that. We can't play it because of copyright, so yeah, I know it's kind of dumb. You can talk to YouTube about it, but it will go quiet during the national anthem solely because we can't play it. We'll be back for the starting tip. It's Grinnell versus Pella on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grinnell High School for tonight's Little Hawkeye Conference between the Pella Dutch and your Grinnell Tigers. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First for the Dutch. At 4 to 6'5", senior number 2, Ryan Mace. At 4 to 6'4", junior number 13, Carl Miller. At 4 to 6'2", senior number 20, Josh Warner. At 4 to 6'3", junior number 23, Parker Elder. And at 6'1", senior number 34, Grant Nelson. The Dutch is led by head coach Derek Schulte.
Alrighty, so for the Pella Dutch, it's Ryan Mace, Carl Miller, Josh Warner, Parker Elder, and Grant Nelson. For Grinnell, it's Brooks Latimer, A.J. Wilkins, Kyle Dillon, Cole McGriff, and Mateus Durr. So you got everybody on the floor for Grinnell that upset Pella in the playoffs in football, so maybe that might be a little bit more extra motivation going forward. Mateus Durr is going to be the main center for tonight going forward. Owen is out with his back injury, so this game gets interesting. The Dutch looking to move to 12-0 on, or 12-1 on the season, and 8-0 in Little Hawkeye Conference play. We are off and running here at Grinnell High School. This first quarter is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. A low pass intercepted by Brooks Latimer. We talked about in the pregame, Grinnell's going to have to keep up with the speed. Size can be a problem against Pella, but size isn't a problem tonight for the Dutch when it comes to Grinnell because of Owen being out. Mateus Durr goes to work down low. He can't get the friendly bounce, and the Dutch will grab the miss. Carl Miller into the front court. He averages 17 points per game. Drive to the basket, and a foul down low as Parker Elder gets fouled on his way to the basket. And McGriff gets called on the foul. So Elder will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Dutch. And he rims out on his first. The Dutch coming off a win against Indianola, hard-fought win on the road, 65-63. That was one of those games that the Dutch needed after their loss to Des Moines Christian at home. And now they come on the road once again as this little road trip continues. A.J. Wilkins comes off the screen, goes in between the defenders, and floats one in for two. And Grinnell draws first blood this evening as the Dutch come running back. This is exactly what they're going to do as Elder goes all the way and can't get a foul call. Kyle Dillon will push for Grinnell. Latimer from deep. Will not go. Rebound snagged away by Grant Nelson. Brooks might need a huge night from beyond the three-point line if Grinnell wants a chance.
You know, the unique thing about Pella is there's not one person on their team that's not a good ball handler. Every one of them are not afraid to put the ball on the court. Grant Nelson, long three-pointer off the front side of the rim there.
Durr gets out rebounded, picked up immediately by Josh Warner. It's Miller down low on Wilkins. Hard disadvantage in the height category there for AJ. Just had to put his hands up. We're not at up 2-2.
You know, this group of seniors, two seniors, they've been playing against each other since 6th, 7th grade. So there's almost a love-hate friendship amongst some of the Pella players out there and the Grinnell Tigers. Just they played each other so long that when the game's over, it's usually a friendly handshake. But on that court, it's a rivalry that goes back and forth.
Mateus tried to go off the backboard on a turnaround. It's a drive to the basket. Nice up and under move by Grant Nelson. And the Dutch lead 4-2. Pella likes to score points quick and often. Grinnell, one of the lower scoring teams in the Little Hawkeye, just above last place Oskaloosa.
And that's definitely one place that Pella's got to take advantage as A.J. Wilkins throws a long three-pointer up. They're going to they'll pass the ball, they'll do good ball movement back and forth, just like right there. Missed opportunity for Pella.
That was big, though, but in some cases, Pella gets a little too fancy at sometimes. It can sometimes cost him. And there it was just almost too unselfish going forward. Durr at the top of the wing, goes right back to Latimer. Grinnell gets stuck. Grinnell could use more people down low on the block when it comes to rebounding. It seems like there's 3 Dutch defenders down low, and nobody's back for Grinnell.
Yeah, it's almost like Grinnell's trying to 5 out. Nice opportunity there with Ben Latimer taking it to the basket.
Brooks Latimer knocks in the second point of the evening for the Tigers, and that is Latimer's 4th.
Yep.
Long three-pointer splashes home for Josh Warner. It's discipline. You got to have a hand on someone at all times. Because even the slightest gap, Pella will hit you deep.
Well, and the energy that Pella presents, it's nonstop. One person gets tired, they pull them, stick another person in, it just keeps coming at you.
It's McGriff guarded by Elders. He'll go over to Latimer at the top of the wing.
Nice to see Cole back in his first start back after his ankle injury.
Dillon got tripped up. They go right back down the court, all the way up, and almost a carry, or should have been a carry. Picked right back up off the rebound. Mateus down low on the block. Pushes off, and a foul. I don't know. There was really no reason for Mateus to even try to push even farther.
Nope,
He could have gone up.
Should have just went straight up. I agree. So team foul number 1, first one on Mateus. Actually, it's team foul number 2. I must have missed it. Oh, yeah, the first one was on Cole.
So it's Trey Goldman and Dylan McElrath check into the basketball game for Grinnell. They trail 7-4 against the Pella Dutch. 3:34 remaining here in the first quarter. Miller guarded by Wilkins. He'll go right to the corner to Preston Rowe. Noah Allen, the former Newton student. A transfer here to the Pella Dutch. Floater inside by Nelson. That will not go. Goldman on the glass. Noah Allen, when he decided to come to Pella, that was a big addition to the Dutch offense that was already so good. As Latimer fires a long 3 and will not go. Carl Miller on the rebound, but Allen adds a whole nother depth to the Dutch offense. He can't hit that one, and it's grabbed right back by Rowe. Allen again for three. Good. The Dutch doing what they do best, hitting long three-pointers, and they have a 6-point lead over Grinnell with 2:37 remaining here in the first quarter.
You know, anytime Carl Miller picks anyone up, the Grinnell guards are at a disadvantage with his wingspan. He stretches out.
What a move by Goldman, but he cannot get the lucky bounce. Pella with the rebound. Allen looks all the way down court to Elder. Full court pass back to Carl Miller. It's a long, wide open three-pointer there. That was Nelson. And Grinnell catching breaks on some of these wide open shots.
Yeah. Pella had a nice little pick there on Brooks Latimer. Able to recover, get it back.
McElrath off a screen at the wing. His three-pointer cannot go again, and Grinnell's drought continues against a team you probably don't want to go on a scoring drought against. Elders. Strong two will not go.
Actually, kind of some rarity misses here by Pella. Maybe pushing a little bit too
that.
hard.
Goldman got open down low. He can't get the easy bucket to go, and a rebound taken right back away by Nelson. For Nelson's size, his ball handling is incredible. Here's Noah Allen, quick move to the basket, floater goes.
Well, as I talked about earlier, you know, that everyone that's on this Pella team, the ball handling skills are really good.
1:06 remaining here in the first quarter. The Dutch on top, 12-4 over Grinnell.
You know, Pella, they hosted a summer league, and one thing that's kind of unique is as Pella played that whole summer league, their starting five plus backup five played every game, where Grinnell, the football players, didn't play. So the team unity that Pella has just playing together, I think, just shows and proves out their abilities as they stay together.
Latimer gets a lane to the basket and puts it right back up and in. He's got 6, all 6 this quarter. 26 seconds to go as we near the second quarter.
And that would be the only 6 of the ballgame.
Yeah. Long pass, Miller couldn't corral. It's Grinnell basketball. McGriff, Durr, and Campbell all check in. Latimer, Dillon, and Goldman hit the bench.
23 here, Campbell, and 30, Cole McGriff.
12-6 Dutch on top of Grinnell. Pella's committed no fouls so far this quarter. Disciplined basketball here. Wilkins wanted the long three. McGriff picks it up. Down low to Campbell. Aaron on the block. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. They got to get rid of it. 3 seconds. Wilkins down low to Durr at the buzzer. Good. Grinnell only trails by 4. 12-8. Pella on top.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza.
It's the Pella Dutch on top, 12-8 over Grinnell as we start this second quarter. Colin Gibson checks into the basketball game for, I believe, Dylan McElrath. Brooks Latimer has 6 for Grinnell. Mateus Durr has 2. Durr at the top of the key goes right back to Cole McGriff. Wilkins to the basket. Gets stuffed. Goes right back with it. Back to Colin Gibson, who launches a deep three. It's off the mark. Colin gets his own rebound. Grinnell swings again. Mateus wants it on the block. He goes up for two. Got a man jumping and puts it up and in. I know one thing's for sure, in the huddle, Sharp was firing his team up. He wanted more from his bench to get going and be the extra crowd in the building. But a long three-pointer by Keegan Hansen puts the Dutch back up by 5. You're going to need that intensity, especially when Grinnell, the only team, I think as of right now in the conference, that doesn't have student sections because of COVID.
You know, it is always one thing that comes to my head every time I watch Pella. It's not only, and some Pella folks may say, don't compare us to Michigan State, but the aggressive man defense that Michigan State plays, that's what Pella presents, is right in your face, makes a team struggle because they're just not used to having someone play that up close, and they do a good job at it.
Mateus Durr's in trouble. He's got 2 fouls already. So now look at the newer man on the block, Aaron Campbell, to make the decisions on the defensive end, and there he is right there with the big steal. Aaron, a transfer student coming in this season. He's been a big asset to Grinnell's offense on and off within the JV and varsity squad. He's going to need big minutes here coming up. Kyle Dillon almost loses it as he went to go get the basketball.
A little bit of a stutter step there he got away with.
Dillon got Hansen jumping. Grinnell really wants to get down low, but if they can take those outside shots, they'll grab them if they want. Grinnell weaving through and no avail. Here comes Hansen on the fast break. Good defense by Gibson to get back. Forces a bad shot. Rebound grabbed right back and put up and in by Josh Warner. He couldn't have played better defense. Dillon brought up in the front court. Here's A.J. Wilkins to the basket. Goes right down low to Aaron Campbell. Nice play by Grinnell. If you notice, that's where Grinnell's buckets are coming from, right there on the post, trying to pick apart that zone. Miller, a lane to the basket, goes right back out to Ryan Mace. Great passing. Here's Hansen back to Mace. And now Gibson has to get back. Way off the mark for Hansen. Rebound taken away by Grinnell. Wilkins goes right back out to Gibson as Grinnell continues to try to weave across this Pella defense. Dillon draws contact, and Cara Miller commits the first foul that Pella's committed all night long, and it took almost 11 minutes of action.
Yeah, especially as aggressive as they've been playing.
Kyle Dillon will go to the Medicap charity stripe to shoot 2. He rims out on his first one. McGriff checks out. McElrath and Latimer check in. Who else hit the bench? Colin Gibson. Good minutes there by both those players. Dillon knocks home his second free throw. And the lead is 4 for Pella. Noah Allen brings it up for the Dutch. Allen off the side as Wilkins guards. Allen got Wilkins jumping. He'll float it. He shorts it. Nice one-handed snag by Wilkins to grab the rebound.
Yeah, AJ added a little height onto his stature there to grab that rebound.
Wilkins got a screen from Campbell. Goes right back. Aaron down on the block, guarded by Mace. Got 2 guys jumping and gets fouled. How about Aaron Campbell down on the block? He'll go to the Medicap charity stripe to shoot 2.
Team foul number 2.
Who'd they get it on? Mace? Yep.
Yes, Mace.
Aaron rainbows in his first free throw of the evening. Campbell's second rattles home. We're back to a 2-point ball game. Here come the Dutch. It'll be Elder to walk it up. Warner. Back to Nelson. Miller off a fading 3. Goes. Carl Miller shows his range at the top of the arc. Extends the lead to 5 for the Dutch.
Which Carl Miller had a couple summer league gangs, 35 points plus, so he definitely has the range when he gets tuned in.
Campbell on the block, goes right back, but he traveled with it. And the Dutch get a much-needed turnover, trying to force Grinnell out of bad positioning. Don't forget, coming up after this, as our nightcap, it's the Grinnell girls versus the Oskaloosa girls. They've kind of started to file their way in. But yeah, it's weird.
Triple header.
Yeah, weird postponements, I can tell you that. Postponements have forced Oski to show up to this game, as the boys already played on Saturday, but the girls did not. So one of those one-off weird games.
Yeah. Okay.
Elders, what a move down to the block. How much space did he just get with that one play? The Dutch lead by 7 and said, all right, you've had your fun. They're going to bring out a press here to see if they can slow Grinnell down. Lazy pass by Latimer, intercepted by the Dutch. And here comes the green wave. Elders up for 2 and good. Dangerous territory for Grinnell as they trail by 9 with 3:20 remaining. McGriff works his way to the baseline, goes right back out to Dylan McElrath. Wilkins, a drive to the basket, up for 2, got the floater to go. Pella pushes right back. Nelson, nice pass to Carl Miller, just a little too hard on his layup off the glass.
I forgot to give her recognition for second quarter.
Oh, well, sorry. This game's flying, it seems like. Grinnell needs a run. Latimer trying to go in, and he gets called on a carry. Now, Brooks carries a little bit more often than the average player, and a couple times it will get called.
Yeah, and we've said that more than once. It's that right official's going to come in and make that call. So tonight that right official's here.
Elders will run it up court for the Dutch with 2:35 remaining here in the first half. Nelson, high off the glass, will not go. Rowe had the rebound and lost it, picked it right back up. Carl Miller fires a long 3 and knocks it down. That's what's going to keep Pella so difficult to beat when it comes to tournament time. And really the only other teams that can keep up with the Dutch are DCG and Indianola. Dylan McElrath goes inside and draws the charge. It's Dylan's first of the basketball game. A couple substitutions for the Dutch as Warner checks out and Noah Allen checks in.
4th team foul there for Grinnell.
Still very impressive. The Dutch have only committed 2 fouls, and it's not that they're getting away with anything. It's just very disciplined basketball. Miller at the wing, guarded by Wilkins, goes right back to Noah Allen. Allen to the basket, gets right around Trey Goldman with ease, and the Dutch extend their lead to 12. McElrath brings it into the front court, 1:26 remaining here in the first quarter. Grinnell's got to get some sort of points going here if you needed any sort of momentum going into the locker room. Cole McGriff, a long 3, don't go off the front iron. Noah Allen's all the way back down court. They go right to him. Goes right back to Rowe on the backdoor cut. The Dutch extend the lead to 14. AJ pushes it to Brooks Latimer. We're under a minute remaining. Pella on top of Grinnell, 31-17. McElrath waits for someone to come, and does. To Latimer down on the block. They go right back out. Latimer full court to McGriff, and he'll slow it down, work it back to McElrath down on the post. Dylan for 2. Can't go off back iron. He tries to rip it back away from Nelson. Noah Allen back to Carl Miller, wide open, and a rare miss wide open there. Rowe grabs the rebound. Allen lets go from deep. That won't go. Rose on the glass again. He gets fouled. I tell you, the work down low by Preston Rowe is absolutely incredible.
He's a pretty aggressive goalman. That's his first foul, team foul number 5 for the Tigers.
His ability to box out is something special. There's 5 seconds left, so the Dutch will line up for an inbound play. It doesn't have to be a quick fire. Rowe lobs it over the top to Allen. 5 seconds. Rowe wide open for 3. No good. And that will finish the end of the first half. Pella on top, 31-17. We'll see you in the second half.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
Grinnell Booster Club supports all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group? Join the Grinnell Booster Club today.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Blake with the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. It's been a tough spring and a tough summer for all of us with the impact of COVID-19 and the derecho that ripped across our homeland. We at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network want to help Grinnell High School to recover from these times with less fans in the stands for revenue to help fund the school's athletics. That's why we've set up a Tiger Sports Livestream Network Venmo account. If you want, we would greatly appreciate a donation to help Grinnell High School. It doesn't have to be $5, it doesn't have to be $500. We just want to help our Tiger athletes. At the end of every week, we will send the money we receive to Chris Kaufman and the entire GHS athletic department. We at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network will not keep a single penny. To donate, download the Venmo app on your Apple or Android device and search Tigers LSN-2020. We greatly appreciate any and every donation. Together, we can help recover from this crazy time. Thank you in advance, and go Tigers!
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added water tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Medicap Pharmacy, Mayflower Community Homes, ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, our own Venmo, Fill the Stands with donations, and the Grinnell Booster Club. And this third quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. All right, back here in action as Blake's waiting to pull off a sneeze here.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Nelson with the drive around, short. Back up to Mace. He gets it in there.
33-17, Pella on top of Grinnell. The Dutch and the green wave went into full effect in that first half. Grinnell was hanging in tight, and the Dutch were just able to keep up with almost every single thing Grinnell threw at them, and it's caused a Pella run to put them ahead 33-17 here. Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, we appreciate you. We'd also appreciate it if you leave a like. Shows us that you like what you're seeing. You can also leave a comment on our Twitter or Facebook if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, whether you're a Grinnell fan or a Pella fan. We appreciate everyone for watching here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. A.J. Wilkins has it here at the top of the key. They go right back to Brooks Latimer, and if there was a shot clock, Grinnell would be running down on top of it. Mateus Durer down on the block. He's got 2 fouls. They fire a long 3 for Latimer, and a first Poly-Ice three-pointer of the night comes all the way in the third quarter, and it's Brooks Latimer.
Still tough to make up that 13-point deficit for the Tigers.
Ryan Mace for 3. Will not go. What would you think was said in the locker room here?
Well, you know that taking care of the ball, I think, is the biggest thing that they need to start taking a look at, and I think that I assume that would have been one of the first things brought up.
We could use a couple more threes from Brooks if he's got them left in the tank. Pella only committed 2 fouls in that first half. Grinnell committed, I think, 5, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, in comparison, you just have to look at the ball movement versus the two teams. You know, Pella does a good job. Latimer with the three-pointer in and out the backside, but Pella does a good job ball moving. Keeps the ball moving all the time. It keeps the Tigers on their feet at all times. Grinnell, on the other hand, likes to sit and hold that ball and not get that ball moving around as much. And opposing, it lets too many opportunities build for the Pella Dutch to look on defense.
2 three-pointers by Ryan Mace were missed. Grinnell comes back down, fires a 3 of their own. It's missed. Grinnell's got to try to find a little bit easier buckets. Elders will reset at the top of the key. They'll go baseline and a blocking foul down on the post for Cole McGriff.
His second, team first for the second half.
Don't forget, coming up after this for our nightcap, it's Grinnell girls basketball taking on Oskaloosa. What would you call it? Not a rematch. What do you call it? Makeup game.
Makeup game.
Yeah.
Snowstorm
Makeup
game
from
from Monday night.
Yep. Grinnell versus DCG that was supposed to happen on Tuesday night. That has been moved to February 11th, so it'll be the last home game of the year for Grinnell. Kyle Dillon launches a 3 and hits.
Nice little look there for Kyle.
Carl Miller quickly double-teamed. Ryan Mace up for 2 and good.
There again, just seeing that ball movement that Pella has, they're just like they know where everyone's at all the time.
Put on a little bit of a press, trying to keep Grinnell on their toes. Maybe the message at halftime is just shoot more threes. Long bomb, won't go, and Nelson with the board. Elders down low to Miller. His turnaround won't go. It's Latimer on the board. And Durer almost lost it there. I thought he did. He'll go down low on Warner and gets the layup to go. Durr's on track. He's got 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third.
Nelson takes advantage of that open side on there, kicks it back over to Mace for a three-pointer from the wing.
There was no way he was going to miss 3 in a row. The lead is back to 13 for the Dutch. Latimer at the wing goes right back to Dillon as Grinnell works it around the top of the circle. Wilkins, quick move to the basket. Up and under for good. Long pass. I was looking at my notes, but it's out of bounds on Pella. So Grinnell basketball. Aaron Campbell checks into the basketball game for Cole McGriff. Timeout on the floor. 38-27, Pella leads.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza, adapting to all the COVID standards, curbside pickup, carry out, and delivery.
Grinnell's got a chance to cut the lead right here as they trail by 11. Campbell down on the block. Gets stuck, has to get rid of it, gets right to Kyle Dillon. They go back to Aaron.
You know, at some point, Aaron Campbell's going to have to learn that you're a turnaround and make that shot, because you turn around, give him a pump fake, and then get him in the air and take the foul and go to that charity stripe.
There was a jump ball down low. It remains Grinnell basketball. Boy, if Mateus had a mid-range. He'll float in one, though.
Rowe got away with a little slap on the hand there.
Grinnell brings it back within 10. Noah Allen all the way. 2, beautiful, as he lays it up and in for 2. Boy, it's just a bullet pass to Mateus Durr. Saved it right back. I don't know why Kyle spiked it almost. That ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Pella basketball. Boy, that was a he took it like a football and just threw it all the way down court. I'm surprised Mateus didn't break his finger or something. Dylan McElrath and Trey Goldman check into the ball game.
I'm really impressed with Noah Allen's gameplay tonight. Short on the three-pointer, but all in all, I mean, impressed with how he's been playing.
Didn't
Transferring
skip a beat.
in.
Yeah, didn't skip a beat from Newton to Pella. 2:40 remaining. Grinnell trails by 11 against Pella. Aaron Campbell goes right back to Dylan McElrath. And over the top to Wilkins. AJ will float it over the top and gets the friendly bounce. Grinnell's just kind of hanging around. They trail by 9. Nelson brought it up back to Rowe. He's been a rebounding machine tonight. Nelson back to Rowe. Got a screen from Elders, goes right back up to Noah Allen. Allen to the lane, can't go. Rowe on the glass, but ripped away by Kyle Dillon. Grinnell has a chance to close the gap a little bit more. Dillon at the wing, goes right back to AJ. Grinnell slows it down. No need to rush with 1:42 to go here in the third quarter. The Dutch had a 16-point lead at one point this evening. Kyle Dillon, nice move, shifting down low.
Nice way to find that seam and drive right in there.
Elders goes right back to Nelson for 3, rattles out. Rowe is on the glass. He'll go up for 2 and a late foul.
Trey Goldman.
But you talk about speed. I mean, it's crazy. I write down my stat book, and I have to look up, and you just expect Pella to be down the court, which they are. Speed kills. 40-33, Pella leads.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together, it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Medicap Pharmacy.
Preston Rowe to the free throw line to shoot 2 after he got fouled there just before the timeout. He knocks down his first. Grinnell just kind of hanging around. Pella got off to a pretty good size lead at 16 at one point, and Grinnell's just slowly tried to keep up. Trey Goldman all the way down the floor. 41-35. Grinnell brings it within 6 with 1:06 remaining. Nelson goes right back to Carl Miller, who launches a 3. That's off. Rowe almost had it drop into his lap. Out of bounds on Pella. Grinnell basketball. Preston Rowe is a problem down low, and Grinnell has got to figure it out.
He is, you know, and Rowe don't have a lot of height to him, but he just knows how to use his body and get in there and make a difference and actually play havoc is what he's doing.
Teaster has it, 47 seconds to go. Grinnell trails by 6 against the Pella Dutch. Grinnell averages only 39 points per contest. They got 35 here. The Dutch average up into the 70s. Gibson, guarded closely by Allen, ripped away, and a reach-in on Noah Allen. And that is the first foul committed of this second half by the Dutch. They continue to be a pretty disciplined group.
Well, and just, you know, overall, it seems like there's a lot of fouls, but we're only looking at 2 fouls for Grinnell, 1 for Pella. Mateus Durr with 1 off the board there.
I tell you, Grinnell's going right back to the bread and butter on the ground game. 15 seconds left. Grinnell trails by 4. Noah Allen will hold for the last shot at the top of the key. Grinnell's got the number 2 ranked Dutch on the ropes. 6 seconds to go. Warner to the corner to Rowe. Rowe puts it up at the buzzer, and it goes. That's a huge shot. We're back for a fourth quarter, 43-37. Pella leads. Life at the Mayflower community can be anything and everything you want it to be. From their first-class facilities featuring traditional apartments, patio homes, and the newly added Water Tower apartments for independent living, to the healthcare services including assisted living, healthcare center, or rehab, complemented with food service options, exercise areas, administrative and nursing staff support, and the beautiful campus scenery. Visit today or give us a call and you will find out quickly that the Mayflower community is a place to call home.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Mayflower Community, ASI Signs, and our fourth quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
It was a 14-point game at halftime. It's a 6-point game now. Pella leads over Grinnell 43-37. Tigers rally a little bit in the third, but they're going to need a huge fourth quarter, and they're going to need to stop Pella from shooting the way the Dutch always do. Elders at the wing. Goes baseline, kicks right back out. That was almost out of bounds. Ryan Mace has it, goes right back out. Elders is wide open for 3, short hands it. Grinnell catches a huge break. McElrath didn't know where he was.
Yeah, nice catch there by Goldman as the ball almost drops right in his hands for the rebound.
There have really been no fouls committed by both teams tonight. That's why this game has just flown by, it feels like. One of those weird one-off games where the girls aren't playing, they've already played. Grinnell beat Pella 77-71. They rallied in the fourth quarter to beat the Dutch.
Well, Tigers prevail. Maybe they need to flip-flop. Let the boys play first and girls play second.
Long pass picked up. Grinnell has got to figure something out on offense. Very stale here with 7 minutes to go. You're already taking a minute off the clock. Wilkins to the baseline. Goes right up to Dylan McElrath. He'll go all the way. Won't go. Rebound grabbed by Carl Miller. Nelson coast to coast. Foul and one. And that all goes back. That was a terrible possession by Grinnell on offense. You just can't do that when you're facing a team like Pella.
Colin Gibson, that's his first foul on the night. Team foul number 3 for Grinnell.
Goldman checks out. Gibson checks out. I tell you, A.J. Wilkins looks gassed. Nelson to shoot a free throw after his bucket. And hits. 9-point game. It's kind of just fluttered around a 9-point game most of the evening. But Pella trying to pull away here late. There's Brooks Latimer here at the far wing. Goes right back up to Kyle Dillon. Wilkins goes right back to Brooks Latimer. Wanted the three, didn't take it. He's guarded by Miller. Nothing's coming easy for Grinnell as of right now. Mateus on the block for two. Can't get the lucky bounce. And Pella's defense has stiffened up. Nelson goes right back to Elders. They're giving Elders a lot of room at the top of the key. Elders picks it right back up to a wide open Warner. Rims out on his three-pointer. Grinnell's catching a ton of breaks tonight when it comes to the Dutch's long three-pointers. Yeah, those are usually going in.
Misses are on their side tonight.
We'll give Grinnell credit. They got Pella way below the scoring average. Boy, Grinnell has to shoot right when they get him. I mean, you talk about wasted possession. McGriff fires a long three. Rattles in and out, and a rebound grab by Ryan Mace. Nelson. Floater. Won't go. Almost grabbed his own rebound. Cole McGriff snags it right back. 5:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Grinnell trails Pella by 9. McGriff works his way right back and gets caught. Grinnell has yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Not ideal when you're trying to take down the number 2 team in 3A. It's just a stagnant offense.
It is. Really. It's just lack of ball movement. We seem to walk and carry, sit on the ball. If you're not going to spin the ball, move the ball, pass the ball, things aren't going to happen.
Nelson knocks down a long three-pointer, and the Dutch are pulling away here late. McGriff gets it across the timeline, gets caught up in a quick double team, and a timeout. Pella leads 49-37. We'll see after the timeout.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Polley's Pizza.
You couldn't ask for a worse time for Grinnell to go on a scoring drought, because that's exactly what they've done. They have yet to score here, closing in on 4 minutes in this fourth quarter. The Dutch defense has been a thing of wonder, as they've been all season. As Grinnell was hanging in there, rallied in the third, only got it within 6, but Pella has had a response, as they have all night long. Kyle Gillen goes baseline, goes right back out to Cole McGriff as he'll work it around the top of the key. Nothing coming. Dillon forces a 3, won't go. Campbell on the rebound, puts it up and in. First points of the quarter for Grinnell.
After a 4-minute drought.
Yes. I've seen the Hawkeyes put an 11-minute drought out, so I can't say I'm surprised of any drought that happens now. 10-point ball game. Nelson at the wing goes right to Noah Allen. The Dutch continue to swing around the top of the key. Elders backs right up. Allen, step back. Can't get the lucky bounce. 3 minutes to go in tonight's basketball matchup between two Little Hawkeye Conference foes. One at the top of the conference, one at the bottom. Out of bounds on Grinnell. Pella basketball. Don't forget, coming up after this, Grinnell versus Oskaloosa on the girls' side. Yes, I did say Oskaloosa. It's weird, we know.
Kind of a different mix for the house tonight.
Yeah, I guarantee there's probably quite a few Oski fans waiting to come in as they're having to be held in the hallway to make sure we don't have double fans or whatever. But yeah, Grinnell versus Oskaloosa coming up next.
Maintaining that social distance as we gather them in the hallways.
Elder works his way to the basket. Up on Campbell. He'll go up for 2. Can't get it to go. Aaron grabs the board. Elders has yet to take flight tonight, which I was kind of hoping he would. I want to see a couple of them in person. These two teams will meet up again in just a couple weeks. So if Grinnell wants a chance to take down the Dutch, they'll have to do it on the road. Because right now the Dutch are all over Grinnell as a over-the-back foul is called on Aaron Campbell.
Campbell's first foul of the game. 4th team foul for the second half.
I've said it a couple times, Dad, but 3 fouls committed by Pella all game. And I'm not saying it like there should have been more called. I've only seen 3 fouls called by Pella. I think, it's so incredible what they've been able to do with Coach Schulte and his squad. I mean,
and I think you mentioned earlier, it's a discipline. They're disciplined in how they play aggressive.
Noah Allen wide open for 3. Good. That should be the dagger in this one as the lead is extended to 13.
Yeah, and we're slowly starting to see the gas gauge go down on the Grinnell Tigers.
Latimer, bad pass, picked up. Here's Carl Miller, one-on-one. Tried to give it right back. Aaron Campbell stepped out of bounds. Well, the Dutch.
Good thoughts.
Yeah.
Just you got to be able to control that ball when you come down with it.
Well, the Dutch lead conference play. They get a big game next Friday at Dallas Center Grimes. That is going to be a feast. That's going to be an absolutely incredible basketball game. I know we'll be watching along. The Mustangs will look for revenge on the Dutch. And especially with that crowd and that student section, that's going to be a tough one to beat. And after that, I think it should be good sailing for Pella.
Cole McGriff picks up his 3rd. Oh, Mateus Durr.
Pella Christian could be a problem. The Eagles are slowly but surely getting back into very competitive play. As long as
Grinnell makes that trip tomorrow night to
take on the Eagles.
This
Pella team, do not be surprised. Made it to the state tournament last year. Fell in the first round. Kind of one of those things that you felt like maybe they should have gone farther. And they get upset in the first round, but I don't think that'll happen this year. It's very possible for the 3rd year in a row we could see a Little Hawkeye Conference team win. And for the 2nd time in 3 years, we could see a Little Hawkeye Conference, all Little Hawkeye Conference title game. But Carroll and Ballard will be tough matches ahead. Elders back outside. as the Dutch will start swinging this thing around. Allen is right up top to Nelson with half a minute to go, and a foul on Kyle Dillon.
Now fouls on number 20, Kyle Dillon, his first.
Kyle's first foul, team foul number 6. Not in the bonus yet.
I haven't even thought about the bonus all night. Elders holds with 28 seconds to go. I don't think Grinnell's going to really want to foul. They're going to keep Pella a little low scoring tonight. 54 is, somewhat low for the Dutch. And if I'm looking at it correctly, it'll be their lowest point outing of the season for Pella. So Grinnell will hang in tight as A.J. Wilkins comes running back the other way. Kyle Dillon up for 2. Aaron Campbell can't put it back up and in, and that will do it. Pella defeats Grinnell 54-39. Final thoughts on this one while I grab tallies.
Well, the big thing is that Pella came into this game, as we said, leading the conference, and, precision of play, doing everything right. They started out a little bit, mistakes on the side of some of the shots they had, some of the quick turnovers that Pella had, and Grinnell played with them, jumped out to that 16-point lead. Grinnell couldn't work their way back, but I think Grinnell just slowly ran out of gas and the ability to not keep up with that three-point shooting that Pella had out there.
It's the lowest point scoring total for the Dutch all season, but Grinnell also ties their point average of 39 points per game. So 2 points in the fourth quarter. That'll do it to you. Brooks Latimer finishes with 9 points. Wilkins with 6. Dillon with 6. Campbell with 6. Mateus Ur leads all scorers with 10, and Trey Goldman finishes with 2. That'll wrap it up for us here. We're coming up back in a little bit. It's Grinnell versus Oskaloosa on the girls' side, but Grinnell falls to Pella 54-39. Thanks for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We'll see you in a little bit.